This
Hmm.
look, what something I've gained from watching a couple of Darwin videos is, look, we've had a couple of Uruguayans before. I'll give you a point if you can name the one who isn't Luis Suarez. But he reminds me of a mixture of Suarez and Fernando Torres.
Hmm.
He's absolutely all action. He loves, like, he can finish from all. Look at that, like the
Yeah, that
body
was good.
again.
And that's
I
against
know
Liverpool.
there's against Allison. So and sometimes you get these uh suppose pundits, people, opinions within the game of football, and they say, "Oh, it's the Portuguese league. He's not playing against high quality players." And then, he's done it against Barcelona. He's done it against Liverpool. He is an absolute. This guy's a stud, bro. Absolutely no problem. The coolness with which he takes his penalties, there's a few of them in this video, is startling.
Mhm. Yeah, he seems pretty good. Oh, I mean, the only thing you can really say is that it's only been one season. That's about the only criticism I can really think of.
Yeah, yes. That
Yeah, like because that's what I was gonna say in the Erling Haaland video. Yeah, if we had played the side by side, like them versus each other, it would be just that, Erling Haaland has done it at every club he's been at, and for multiple seasons in a row. So yeah, I think that's the only really thing that he has on Darwin. And but Darwin has had one season, but has been an incredibly good season. Yeah, that's the only thing that you can say, is that there's just only one season, but this is a pretty good season.
Yeah, and it seems, that with each passing season, like, look at this, he's taking on Liverpool, and like, it doesn't really seem to matter who the defensive line is. They could be Portuguese league players, and he's striding past Matip and Van Dijk and
Mm.
just Liverpool in general.
Yeah, he's strong.
I,
Mm. You're joking.
and that's it. All action as well.
Yeah,
You,
great finish there, easy, calm as. And
yeah, I think you're right about the all about Haaland. I think they're quite a similar profile of player. They're quite a similar style of player. You sort of look at them and think, oh, they're both 6'2", 6'3", long and strong, good with their back to goal, all that sort of thing, sort of rangy target man. And then you see them play, and it's not like that at all. They've both got the skills, the dribbling, and they can run at a man, and they can cut in from the side, and they can lay it off, and they can play a pass. Both of these guys will be will be crushers in the Premier League. I've no doubt about it.
Yeah, well, the reason why I wanted to do the Darwin versus Haaland is because that's what everyone is saying. Everyone's trying to be like, is this going to be the new battle of the Premier League? Is this the two kingpins?
Is this the new Messi versus Ronaldo?
Yeah, which is absolutely absurd to do to two brand new signings into the league. But that's
two children.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, man, both of these players could take time to adapt. Like,
I love that goal.
The angle, yeah, in the comparison video that they do them one after another, they both scored that goal basically, like that insanely tight angle, like past the goalkeeper somehow. But yeah, it's pretty absurd to put all this on two brand new players. Like, although we still have fucking Mohamed Salah and like all these other players like ready to score goals. So
Salah and De Bruyne, like, even if you're not talking about just goal scoring, De Bruyne.
and like Harry Kane, yeah, all these guys ready to score
Yeah,
goals. So,
yeah, Ronaldo.
but then the funny thing is that like I say, Haaland's done it for multiple seasons. This is Darwin's first season, one season, but then it turns Haaland was actually cheaper in the end, which is pretty crazy. I don't understand
Well,
how that deal worked. It was like as soon as Mino Raiola passed away, all of his players became like a decent price again.
his agent fee was still high. It was still a lot higher than Darwin's. Um, when part of it is the contract situation, right, and the clause in there.
They didn't pay the clause. That he had Haaland had a $75 million release clause, and they didn't pay it. They paid about 50 million euros for him.
I think that was pounds, to be fair, but
it's not. It wasn't much. I don't actually think it was. I think it may have been 55 million euros.
Okay, well, that's a good finish. Fair enough. That's definitely true, but in the end, the base fee for Darwin was only 10 million more than that in pounds. And then
Okay. Look. We're not talking in pounds anymore. Okay, we're just talking euros, because then when we talk about countries that aren't England, it's all universal.
Okay, fair enough. So if it's 55 or whatever it is, so let's say it's 20, 15 to 20 million euros more for Darwin.
So, yeah, Darwin was 85 million euros up front. No, sorry, 80 million up front, 20 add-on.
I keep hearing like 75, 25 add-on, but
maybe possibly that. But either I know it totals to 100, and it was
and I mean, these things are true, or the numbers are debatable, but not really the point. Haaland's wage is going to be probably over double of what Darwin's is.
It's like 450,000 euros per week.
Yeah,
which is probably more like triple.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure Sadio Mane was only on like 150.
And I don't even think it was that.
Yeah, which is totally absurd when you think like there's players like Anthony Martial earns 250k a week at United.
Well, again, this is. I mean, I suppose I got it slightly wrong, but this is a thing that I was talking about 2 weeks ago with Liverpool's sort of wage structure, if you like. We don't, and that's kind of why I think we'll probably lose Salah. I think we should break it for him, but we probably won't, and we'll probably end up not having him at the start of next season.
Well, when Sadio Mane is going to earn 400,000 euros a week at at Bayern Munich, it's pretty absurd to not be competitive.
That's true. But hell, like that's what you got to do. And nowadays, I know it's 85 million euros or 80 million euros, whatever. But that's what a good player with potential to be even better, with he's a young man at the height of potential with lots of years on his contract. There's not, it doesn't take a math genius to work out why he's.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think I dropped out again, but yeah, I got the most of that. I found it here. It said that Erling Haaland, they paid 60 million euros, but it has a tremendous amount of add-ons in it, and Oh yeah, there was a $34 million agent fee, which is totally insane. So that, I mean, that's like 100 mil up front. But then the deal has a lot of add-ons as well too that will eventually make the fee itself go up to another 40 million euros. So it's, yeah, and then there's 450,000 euros a week or something like that in wage. So that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So like that's why, I mean, I know I've just partaken in that debate, but it's like not really up to me to decide if a player is worth it or not. It's just, do we want to sign this player? Yeah, I mean, as a fan, yeah, yes, I do. The debate around money is not bothersome, right? Like, if that's the player you want and that's what the fee is to get him, go and get him.